What's good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another GRS video, and today I've got quite a special one. So I am joined by the legendary YouTuber Jake Lyons, and today we're going to be playing some moving duels. Now, as many of you guys would know, moving duels and moving games in general are quite simply my worst format by a long shot, and it's quite the opposite for Jake. Jake is really good at moving and using information, so I thought it'd be a fun little video to challenge him to moving duels and play until I win. And so this video is in a way not a one-off, because after this video, we're going to be doing a series on Jake's channel and on GeoGuessr Explained, where basically I coach him on NMPZ and give him weekly challenges to achieve in NMPZ, and the same for him. He coaches me on moving and information. He's going to be giving me weekly things I have to learn, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Stick around to the end of the video to find out what Jake's homework for me will be for this week. And then also over on Jake's channel, we're going to be playing NMPZ duels until he beats me, obviously that being my specialty, so you can go check that out as this one comes out as well on Jake's channel. It'll be linked in the description. Now we're going to be playing some moving duels on Official World and seeing how many it takes for me to win. And the final stipulation is that I can only guess after 30 seconds has elapsed. So best of luck, Jake. Let's just say if I win the first one, that would be a fluke. But I'm just hoping it's less. I'm hoping it's less than 5, because 5 moving duels takes a while. So we'll see.
All right.
So good luck.
Yeah. Good luck, man.
I'm a little bit worried about how long this video is going to take, but nonetheless, it's going to be fun. It'll be some valuable practice. So obviously here we are. I reckon it's going to be Greece. I was trying to kind of work out what kind of landscape we're going to be in here. I'm just going to move down to the end of the road, see if I can see anything that like gives away the broader landscape here, because we've got these big bushes. So we do have big mountains to our west. Over to our east, it's kind of more smaller hills. This just kind of reminds me of this region over here in Greece, if I can find Greece, gosh. Maybe like Larissa area. Like you have these smaller hills over on the east and maybe, you know, bigger ones to the west. I'm thinking like this kind of area. Feels quite nice. It could also just be the north as well. I'm going to go for the guess. And yeah, we didn't see any water as well, so that feels good. Okay, Jake went North Macedonia on Gen 2. He's trolling me. He must have found something. He must have found something that let him know it was going to be all the way north, because otherwise, why would he do that? That's funny. Okay, next one here. Oh no. Okay, so Indonesia is quite simply a country we cannot see on this, because he knows Kabupaten, which is the smallest subdivision in Indonesia. Now, what am I even going to do here? I need to just find a pole so that I can at least get what subdivision we're in. Here we are on the main road. And do we have anything? Well, he might not have found anything yet, of course. We're 30 seconds in now, but I still got to get a pole top here. Okay, poles are unique looking. What are these ones? Oh no. Weird still. Okay, I got to get out into the open here. I still haven't made up my mind yet what I think this is. Didn't make up my mind. We saw Surabaya pavement, so I'm going to go East Java. My guess didn't register? That's actually crazy, bro. What? Bro, I had it in like 3 seconds before. You know, we even had a good guess, bro. Okay, well, yeah, whatever. We'll play on. We'll play on. You never know what's going to happen. Next one here. What do we have? .be, Belgium. Yeah, I mean, this map is just so urban that it's going to be difficult for me to build up a good lead, I think. Not really too sure if we actually see Hebe. He 2B is probably like something to do with the university, I imagine, not a city. But we are speaking French. That's at least something we can say here. Definitely all French. So definitely going to be Wallonia. Feels quite normal. Wallonia, like a bigger city. Let's go Namur, something like that here. And it ends up being Brussels. Wow. I would have expected to see some Dutch in Brussels. Yeah, maybe I actually just missed it and didn't read it properly. That's always possible. Okay, double damage, double damage. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, and this one is Uruguay. I think we could actually, should we actually go for signage here? I think my better bet would be to try and just like line it up with the coverage. So it's very red soil. It's also very red road. We are going north, slightly northeast here. I kind of got the feeling we were up this direction in the country. I don't know, something like this could work quite nicely as well, if that was the right angle. I don't know, man. Well, 30 seconds has elapsed, so we can go in and make our guess now, and hopefully it's the right region of the country. Ends up being northwest, so we have 500 HP each. It's 2.5 times damage. We could still knock him out if it's a really hard round. This is Oz, so that's interesting. It could actually be Western Australia right now. So yeah, I think this is actually WA, and it doesn't look like it at all. So obviously on 30 seconds, we're going to be making our guess. But in the meantime, well, could this actually be Melbourne, maybe? I'm just noticing we don't have any yellow signposts here. I want to get down to those cars. Was that even a Queensland plate? No way, right? I want to get down to these car parks. We might not be able to. I can't throw that. Okay, here we go. Let's get down here if we can. Nice, okay. And now we check out the plates, and they're red. This has to be just like Brisbane then. That's a crazy round. What is it looking so like non-tropical for? Pretty much has to be there. And it was downtown Brisbane. That's a crazy round. He got the license plates, so he was bound to be able to get it, but we have to hope for more rural rounds like that. Those are the ones where I hold the advantage. We do have something rural here, but not too rural. We see a town down there. I think generally speaking, the principle is that you go downhill, right? So may actually just, what's the, here, return to start is R. Should know that for the future. And I guess let's race down the hill. This is probably what Jake's doing. The problem is between frames, I can't really see anything. I was thinking this is France, right? Continue on. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit bad, guys. Okay, what is going on? I have fast internet, guys, and it's just things don't work well in Australia because the servers are nowhere near here. So, okay, we do have French chevrons. I got the feeling we're just somewhere around here. Like it feels a bit more southern, a bit more pine foresty. Just gonna go here. We'll see. Okay, Jake must have found some info there. This duel was basically doomed from the East Java.
GG.
GG. I mean, you can be the judge when you go back and watch it. This is going to be one of the most flagrant examples of me putting down a guess with like 2+ seconds to go and then it just not registering. That's
horrendous.
Insane.
Yeah, so I was wondering what happened there, and
it wins a win. It wins a win. You know, I could have had my marker down sooner. You know.
Yeah, but that's not. If it was 2 seconds, that's not your problem. Yeah.
Like it might just be my brain coping, but I'm pretty sure it was that long, at least almost. So apart from that, the rounds were not too interesting. I think the Queensland looked very temperate. That was crazily not tropical.
Yeah, I got so lucky. I found a sign that said, it was some sort of like information sign, but it just said Queensland in the bottom right. I was just able to make it out. Otherwise, I'm in like Victoria there. Like I would have been done for. Daisy Hill, Koala Center. Queensland. It says Queensland. I was not going to go Queensland.
Well, it could have actually pulled a good amount of points there, but such is life. Let's just head in again. That was the warm-up duel. 1-0.
Yep.
Let's see if I can take it on the second.
All right, let's do it. Good luck.
GL. Okay, guys, back in. I think if I was like playing it with like different stipulations, I would be guessing very quickly against Jake. But as it stands, this is really good practice for getting the info. I guess also the thing is we just have to hold on. It's not about making perfect guesses. It's about holding on until we get to those multis where I can finally get a rural round where I might be able to, you know, pick up a really good vibe while he's moving around. Can we get a town name here? This one's Rwanda with this white pickup truck. I mean, it can also be Kenya these days, but I'm pretty sure this looks like Rwanda significantly. You know, you do get the white pickup truck pretty much all around the place. We got southeasterly mountains here, and that's a huge mountain to our northeast, actually. Okay, well, let's find the country on the map here. We want northeasterly huge mountains. I mean, I didn't really think it was inside the national forest or anything. That wouldn't quite make so much sense to me. Same time, I don't know. I'm gonna go, oh wow, that makes sense. Up there. Next one here, we are in India. Now, this could be good for us. This could potentially be good. Let's try and get some info. Okay, so we got Southern language. Now, what would that be? I think we should actually go for another example of it, because that one obviously wasn't the easiest to read. Okay, here we go. This is nice and bright. Language looks like, I don't think it's Tamil. Is it this language here? I think it might be that one, yeah, like the Andhra Pradesh language. I think that makes the most sense here. Okay, so let's check out the landscape. The poles are interesting for sure, and there we go. I think I'm just gonna make my guess here. We do have tons of palms. I think Nellore is actually a pretty good guess here. Actually, that's crazy, Nellore, yeah. Nellore cows. They're the Goiás cows in Brazil. I think they're named after that exact region. Yeah, they are. Wow, that's crazy. I was just researching that for a TikTok today, so there you go. Okay, next one here. 1.5 times damage, and we are in South Australia. Turka. Just thought I recognized the place name, but that's okay. So let's have a look at the landscape here. To our south, we have significant hills. These ones look like just more close to Adelaide Hills. We also have north have hills as well. And then east is more flat, but we do have some hilliness. So maybe it's out this direction. That's kind of like my new vibe with the way things look here. No, maybe I actually just don't know. What should I do? I guess I'll just drive down the road. We may as well. It's only 1.5 times damage though. This is just so slow for me, bro. Like, what can I really do here? Okay, it was a Loy North. Actually, we ran out of time before I even realized. I mean, it's just a bit dumb. Can't get to that info as fast as I'd like to be able to. I do think if I wanted to like really like practice my moving a lot, like moving to Europe would almost be essential for the gains you get just by being closer to the Google servers in Germany. This is obviously Austria. Lots of fancy kind of new apartments here in Austria. Okay. I don't know. I just guessed Vienna here. I didn't really find anything. And fortunately, Jake did not find anything either. We were kind of stuck in the housing complex there. But what's good about this duel is I've hardly lost any HP and we're running up the multis. So that could really benefit us here. Next one here is India again. Again, you just check out the language. I love how they have like happy birthday to like the rich guys. That's a crazy part of Indian culture. Looks like we have the same language again almost, I would say. Looks very similar to the last one. I do believe so. This one actually could be Tamil though. We have a black and yellow cab. No, I don't think it's Tamil. Not really. It looks very similar to the last one. Landscape also, I think, would fit. And 30 seconds has elapsed here. So he immediately goes for the guess. He's found some info here. So I guess we'll chill out a little bit. The mountains are all directions here. We're on a big highway. I don't know, guys. My movement's just so bad. Let's actually get our guess in here, though. I'm just going to go Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. Ah! There's no way, bro. This is another one with 3 seconds. What is going on? Like, there's actually something going on here. And again, we were in the right state, so... I don't know, bro. Like, that was definitely with, like, 2 seconds again. That's normal time to be able to click. Okay, I just have to go down earlier. What?
Did it happen again?
Yeah, it happened again, and I had the state again, but, you know.
What the heck?
I just gotta go down earlier now, I guess. That was, again, 2 seconds remaining.
That's not right. That's weird, because that doesn't happen to me. Like,
it's an Australian
I haven't
thing.
had that issue, but...
It's an Australian thing.
Oh,
I don't know where GeoGuessr servers are,
service.
but
Yeah. I did send right at 30 because I had the 5K there, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. We're glossing over your really nice 5K. Good guess.
Nagpur 252, Nirmal 22, Adilabad 58. 32nd 5K. I think may not be 5K, but I think it's close.
Oh.
Thank you.
It was hard to have more emotion than just annoyance, though.
I can imagine. Like, this is terrible.
I think I will just put down my marker sooner. That's okay.
I guess, yeah, these are the lamest wins ever, but...
Also, I was really happy, like, I was keeping things nice and even going into the multis. But, oh, well, what can you do? All right, let's run it again.
Yep, good luck.
I kind of knew as I was going into the map on that last round, like, oh, this might not register. But I'm pretty sure I had good time again. Like, anyway, no more coping. Let's get in here. We got a Skoda. Are we in Czechia or Slovakia? Let's check the crossing sign here. That's often a good way to tell the difference. And here he is. This looks like the Slovakian one. Yeah, it is. He's kind of got a cap on. And then we go SK. So, you know, SK could definitely work out the town if we have good signage here. We're inside the city. But hey, maybe this billboard would have something. Well, it says Kaufland, yeah. Not really sure what I make of this one, but it kind of felt kind of just central. So I'm just going to go for that here. 30 seconds remaining. The points difference should not be too much. And in all honesty, oh, there we go. Actually, was all the way east. Interesting. But in all honesty, it's not really going to be too many points on Slovakia. Here is more interesting, though. I think we're in... Okay, we're just in Netherlands. Wait, no. This is actually Germany. Okay, yeah. And then we have white plates. And the cobblestone is generally more of a north thing, or maybe even more of a northeast thing, but just central north, I think. And German signs are often quite useful, so I guess we'll have a look out for those. Yeah, it's just the company name. Which way? I think definitely this way is looking better. This almost feels Polish, this house. And we have place names. Okay, so these are very small place names. Okay, and what about this one here? This one could be the more useful one. We've got the 20 and Schwerin I've heard of. So I was thinking we're up here. There's Schwerin. Lusso should be nearby. There's one more zoom. Not too sure. Lusov is the nearby place. It feels very Polish, but I don't see it nearby. So, I mean, I should be relatively close because it's not the biggest city ever. We'll see here. And it was actually in Butsov. Yeah? Gosh, playing moving just frazzles my brain, bro. It's actually crazy. Anyway, this one is looking like one of those Canadian trekkers, right? Maximum 50, yeah. Oh no, I don't know these ones. I actually don't. We're playing the World Cup map right now. This would be a horrible way to lose the World Cup, imagine. What do we have here? Churchill, yeah, good. Is Churchill this one? No, okay, gotta find Churchill now, but we have 20 seconds to do so. Okay, come on, Oscar, come on. This one's not Churchill, right? Yeah. Oh, sheesh, bro. I don't actually know where it is. How do I not know this? Ah, no, that's such an easy one. Oh my gosh. That's like a day one knowledge, bro. Oh my gosh. I did know that, bro. I just forgot that it's Manitoba. It's embarrassing, bro. All right, well, we could still do a ton of damage on Brazil here, so let's not give up just yet. Feels quite northern to me. Pavement is a bit weird, to be honest with you. Definitely the poles kind of giving me more of a north vibe as well. Yeah, I don't know. This could... He guesses, so he probably found an area code, I would assume. And I'm still kind of lost here. Definitely a northeasterly vibe. I thought Piauí here. So let's go with our marker down. You already know. And it was Piauí. And Jake is a little closer there, so we will survive, but only just. Oh my gosh, guys. Let's just get a really rural round somewhere and knock him out. Surely. Not so. It's going to be in Nigeria. Well, let's at least try and survive this round. That's a good goal, right? No smoking. Fair enough. Look like we have a bit of French there. That's kind of interesting. Okay, what are we actually really looking for here? What kind of sign? We should be able to get the city here. Like, oh my gosh, I'm clicking to move, man. This is frustrating. I mean, it's part of the reason I never played moving is because it's a bit frustrating to do in Australia with this internet. Yeah, Italian boutique. Okay, guest, of course. Nigeria normally is a country where information's readily available, I would say. There we go. Adawa. Mubi. We're in Mubi. Oh no, but time is short. Wooby. Didn't find it. Let's go all the way out here. There it is. Mubi. Oh man, that's crazy as well. I just forget the names of places as soon as I say them, bro. Already it was Mubi instead of Wooby. It was Wooby instead of... I don't know, bro. This is just I don't know. Okay, Northern Nigeria. This is just yeah. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, it's not going to be useful information. I think this is just Lagos, actually, so I'm probably just going to guess there when I can. We're in black screen and we're not even moving. Excellent. What does that say there? It looks like a place name almost. Houston. Baba. No shaking. Nothing day happen. Bit of Nigerian native language there. And yeah, that is going to be GG's, obviously. GG. I found a Churchill sign and I couldn't find it in 20 seconds, even though I know what that is.
Ah, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Again, that's literally basically one round that made the entire difference. It was pretty much nothing else.
Yeah, it's been
frustrating. I had the state in the round 5 Nigeria, and I had the city in the round 6. So that's
you're playing super.
Lagos State. Does it say Badagry? I think it says Badagry. So put us maybe like on that road or something. Bang.
First one here. This looks promising. We're in the middle of nowhere. I think it might be British Columbia. That would make sense here, I think. Okay, we got a sign. Looks like a typical US, Canada type of sign here. Is this actually Alaska or is it just BC? That's my question here. This could be like some of that weird Alaska coverage that you do get north. And here we are. Fair Harbor, Atlook Lake. I'm going to quickly scan Alaska for these places. Fair Harbor, Atlook Lake. Fair Harbor is probably what we'd look up to actually come up, but I somehow don't think it's actually going to be there. And then we'll check this sign quickly, bearing in mind time. That doesn't also look very useful as well. Okay, we will move our guests down this direction, I guess, and hope for the best. Fair Harbor. Would it actually be up there, maybe? Okay, well, it's actually just on British Columbia, Vancouver Island, and it's 500 points of damage. Not too bad here. Just have to, like, reset, stay calm, you know, plonk nicely. We can do it. We can for sure do it. This one here is Bangladesh. That's a great one for running up the Maltese. We have lots of palms. Check copyright. May as well do that. 2023. It's new stuff. And then we just kind of chill out a little bit, shall we? It's very normal looking around. My vibe was a bit further west, but I'm just going to go kind of west of Dakar here. And it was west, a little bit further north than I thought, but we are going well this time. We are going well this time. A little different, guys. I'm sorry that this has been a bit of a shambles of a video so far, but we can bring it back. Come on. Okay, US is potentially good. So I think it's kind of just central, like NMPZ. What would I do here? Like maybe somewhere around here, like Kentucky, something, West Virginia, something like that. Okay, let's check out the plates here if we can. These are interesting. Okay, so we got no plate there. We got blue plates. Okay, that's good. We have, what's that? We got the area code, but that I don't know. And let's check out a few more of these plates. So no fronts, obviously. Blue again. Blue again. Okay, so I think West Virginia has blue plates. I think we should also guess before he can. But I think it's West Virginia or South Carolina. I think it looks more like West Virginia, right? I'm gonna go for that. Salem. Oh, Salem. That's a bigger place, I think. Unless I'm tripping. Wait, where's Salem, actually? Yeah. There it is. Okay, well, how had I heard of that before? I somehow knew that was West Virginia, but I don't know how I knew that, but, you know, I guess I had around there or something at some point. The next one here is good again. We got a bit of Ghana here, and I'm thinking this is quite south. With this many palms, should be quite south, I imagine. The question is where, and I think we should actually look just for a town name inside the town here. I think that would be relatively good and cool to do. Okay, let's take a look around here. Doesn't look like there's anything. We're going kind of southwesterly here. That feels quite good for South Coast, and we get nothing. Okay. Yeah, so 30 seconds has elapsed. I'm just going to go like around Cape Coast. That should be the right kind of area. I wouldn't imagine it's north of Kumasi, but it could be around the lake. Oh, well, he found the town. It was all the way southwest. But our region guess was good, so it's only 700 points of damage. I mean, yeah. It's honestly a decent result there, considering I couldn't find any place names at all. Next one here, we're in Tasmania. Wynyard is nearby. That's here. Somerset and Yola are nearby as well. So let's find those. We should zoom in one more time and find those, roughly speaking, I would say. Okay, so we're on the B26, so let's find that next. That would be this one. And then, well, Wynyard is not too far away from us, so yeah, I mean, he's guessed. Let's just go. And it was down on that big intersection. Probably could have worked that out, but it's going to be a matter of 20 points, so yeah, it was fine to just send it in there and not waste you guys' time. Well, you know, Jake got the 5k, I couldn't. Next one here, this is also looking okay. It's just going to be the Netherlands, so I'm liking this. We're building up to surely something where we could potentially just go for a big knockout blow. Okay, what do we want to do here? Should be a bit further north, I feel. Got a Dutch flag, interesting. Can we get close to this sign? We can. So I don't think this is anything here. No, not at all. So just gonna go for the guess here. Yeah, I got a slight more north vibe, but can also just be max south as well. We'll see what Jakey goes for here. Yeah, does end up being further north there, so we are not far behind now. It's 500 points of damage. Indeed, we are in the lead. Okay, 3.5 times damage on round number 7. Let's see it here. We are in Germany, Strasse. Potentially even Austria here, but German signage is what I think I'm seeing. Okay, so let's make our way the direction that's looking most useful. I would say this direction. Vibes-wise, I think it's like northwest of Germany, like definitely quite western, I think, if it is Germany. If it's Austria, then maybe elsewhere, obviously. But I didn't see anything that I thought was potentially like too Austrian yet, so man, what is going on with this movement, man? Come on. Oh my gosh, bro, like it really is like there's a reason I don't play moving like beyond the fact that like my style is different, and it's because of this stuff, man. Okay, but I have a vibe off the vegetation. I think it is Germany, though I couldn't confirm that at all. And I think it's, let's get our marker down. I think it was like around here somewhere, maybe. That's really unfortunate. We're gonna survive, just. No, like I couldn't get to any info, bro. Like, I know I'm not doing it the most efficiently, but come on, man. Okay, this is not good. We're just in Santa Cruz in Bolivia here. I guess we can survive and run up the Maltese. That's the only advantage here. At least I know where it is what I'm saying. But okay, I mean, it's just gonna be on one of these like more major roads. Like, it's not that angle, but should be like something nearby, I imagine. Like, it's more of a mild angle. Where are we? Like this one? No, that's much too populated, I feel. And then it switches wrong again. Let's check out what we see, if we actually see anything here. We could actually potentially see some hills if we are. Oh, is that a railway track? No. It's fairly populated though. I don't know. Like it shouldn't be too far from the city, so we should survive here. I mean, that's a very Argentinian looking pole for Bolivian standards, but with this pole, the rickety pole, as I like to call it, we have to be there. So let's just guess here. And okay, it was a little bit further up, but we are gonna survive. Makes sense that was the right angle. Should have actually looked a bit further north. And yeah, we have a tenth of Jake's HP, and we just have to prey on a very rural one, basically. Awesome, Australia. This is Japan. Oh, this is Korea in Jeju, I think. To be honest with you guys, I'm not a big fan of this map in general. I think the current World Cup map that they're using for the Europe Championship and North America Championship is much, much better. But yeah, this one's just Jeju. I doubt he's going to find any useful information, but I think the rock walls are more western, if I recall correctly. Oh, shit. Don't tell me we die on that. That's surely not the case. Yeah, we do. Oh, I could have just clicked middle. Oh, I don't like this, guys. Come on.
GG.
GG.
I found good info in most of those.
Yeah, I don't think I found a single useful sign, and obviously that's only my own fault, but yeah, in that entire seed, I don't think I found a sign.
Yeah, there was one pretty close to the start on the Jeju.
Oh, right. Like, yeah. I wasn't looking for a sign in Jeju, but I was looking for one in Germany, and I didn't see any right.
I got lucky at the end. So one of the first things I saw was there was a sign that had some imagery on it that looked like the flag of Bavaria, which is something that I know. Yeah. And then I still didn't know where in Bavaria, but at the kind of right before I saw something that said Rosenheim, which I didn't know was a thing, but I zoomed in and it was a fairly large town. So yeah.
GG's. Well, super played again.
It's a Bavarian flag. Should be Bavaria. Rosenheim. I don't know. Rosenheim. Nice. Okay, that's major damage.
The two propositions could be we switch to a more rural-based map, not a rural map, but, you know, one that has a bit more of a balance, like Arbitrary World or something like that. Or we could just allow me to guess more quickly. That's the two options. What do you prefer out of the two, Jake?
Let's try the guessing quickly thing, because maybe it'll make the games go faster in general. Could be spice it up a little bit.
Is almost certainly the case, I could say.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Okay, so do we want to still have a limit, or just let you guess whatever?
What do you think?
I think we can probably just let you guess whenever. Let's give that a go and see what happens.
All right, good luck, Jake.
Good luck.
Bit of insta-sending is what is going to be on the menu now, because low-key, like my NMPZ guesses and my moving around guesses, sometimes my NMPZ ones are better, and that's just how I am. So let's see what we can do here. We got a red road, and we have no fronts, and that is interesting to me. Okay, and then it's repaved here. The map maker clearly liked the red roads, but okay, I mean, like, I still want to actually have a look around here. That's nothing useful, but... So no fronts. That's an interesting, like, holder plate, I think. The vibes here are, like, weird. I don't know, man. Like, as soon as I start moving around, I find it really difficult to concentrate on things because, you know, everything's blurry and I'm just not used to it yet. But okay, here we go. We're up to another, like, reddish road here. That's really interesting. Memphis. Yeah, it is. Memphis, Jackson. Okay. Memphis Red Road's a known thing, and then Jackson's nearby. And they are different directions. Memphis is to our east, and Jackson, well, is Memphis actually to our east? I think that's just like an interstate part, like, you know, going onto an interstate, so it might not actually be accurate. I can't move around. Okay, whatever, we're leaving it there. Okay, yeah, exactly. It wasn't to our east, but to our north. What was going on there? I'm trying to, like, move around. Like, am I doing something wrong? Or is it like, have I got like some script that's interfering or what? Or am I just dumb? Probably the third option, but yeah, okay, I mean, like this one, just go south UK. It definitely looks kind of like very, it's probably a little further north because where I clicked is probably a bit flatter, but maybe like Worcester or something like that. Or is much further north actually. But yeah, I mean, just running up the multis, that's good because we just start on 1.5 times damage on round 3. Let's just see. Next one. It's going to be, that's an interesting follow car. It's going to be Cambodia or Thailand, and it's Cambo Poles. And it kind of just felt a bit like vaguely north to me, so I'm just going to go straight for that here, like around this area, I think. And it was, nice. And yeah, Jake's also happy to just make the guess. I think Cambodia is not really a particularly information-rich country. I'm looking forward to the coaching though, guys. I know I've been kind of a bit, you know, negative in this video, but it's just frustrating to play below what you think you should be able to play, which I always do when I'm playing moving. Well, let's see what we got on this intersection. It could still be something, because my career skills are 0 anyway. Maybe we could actually get a piece of info. Although I think Korean intersections are known for being pretty useless. This one is not though. Okay, there's Daegu. So Daegu's in the middle of the country, as I recall, there. And we're on the 4. And the Daegu was to our south, so I guess we'll go like here maybe. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Where was the 4 though? Oh, there it is. So right near us, that's fine. Fine guess. And the damage is pretty even here. This is immediately much more how I prefer to play. Okay, we're on the border of the US and Canada. I think it's probably just worth like lining up the road angle, right? So here is north, and that makes sense for an angle, and we just look at the one that kind of makes the most sense, right? So it's not that one, and we're also in the mountains for that one. I think it's this one. Yeah, I do. So we'd be like, well, the angle, we're on a bend, and it kind of bends around west there. It's a little, like, are we there? That could make some more sense, couldn't it? Okay, like that. And then we'd be like, here? I think that could make quite some sense, but it kind of bends around in a way that makes me not all too confident that I'm correct about that. I think it's correct though, we'll see. And it is nice, okay, that's good. Fairly freebie round, like, if I can 5k in that time, it's probably not because the round was, probably not because it was a particularly impressive guess, but because it was pretty easy. But yeah, okay, next one here, locked in, is Germany. We got like a concrete highway. It kind of feels like these kind of autobahns that are concrete are really common, like around here, I feel. So northwest. I'm just gonna go like around Magdeburg here, but yeah, I do think it's like kind of that area. At least I hope. And of course, on an autobahn, Jake's fairly likely to like be able to read this sign and make a nice guess. So hopefully we got there fast enough. Let's see if we could have made out anything ourselves. Okay, it's not particularly helpful, so we may be close here. Oh, and he actually missed it and goes France, but unfortunately our region guess wasn't very good, so he's actually closer over in eastern France. Must have missed a bollards there. That's okay. Next one here is 3.5, and we have places, and Mons Clint is nearby. I don't know, just gonna go on vibes here instead of trying to work out that. Unless I'll just zoom in on my vibe and see if it's there. I wonder if Mons means mount or like hill or something. Probably not. Mons, yeah, probably not to be honest, but you know, was a thought. I think I like Jutland though. I think it is there. That's my vibe with the kind of more significant hills. Where will it actually be though? And then it was all the way out here. That's probably like the last place I would have gone. But Jake also agrees in his guess, so that's fair enough. I think that would have been really hard to scan, even if you had the full minute. Next one here, quadruple damage in Malaysia. Okay, that could be good for us. That could be very good for us. Okay, Poles are more so looking like Sabah or something like that here. Yeah, I would say so. That's not to say it couldn't be mainland, though, so let's... I mean, I don't want to give him too... Oh, we have a concrete road. That's interesting. Okay, and we'll just check... I mean, the sign's not really readable. The concrete roads are really common around Sandakan, so I'm going to go Sandakan here. It's, you know, it's not necessarily correct, but it could be. And, you know, we'll just have to see what his region guess is like, and it could just be on mainland and we just lose, but I think it's not. Where is it? OGO guess again? Okay, it was a bit further south there. Interesting round. I wonder if Jake got info there. He probably did, but yeah, nice guess regardless. We're not too far away. So yeah, just hoping for something even more rural than that, obviously. And we have Germany, not looking too rural. We do have some interesting info here, though. Yeah, I mean, definitely Germany, not sure where. I think this is kind of Mando to go for some info, I feel. But do I actually? I think I might just guess. It gave me more of a south vibe. I'm just going to go for it here. I think it's winning tactic, honestly, for me. Let's check out these signs over here. Were they any use? They weren't, for me. Or at least I don't think they had big info on them, but Jake is pretty close there, 1.5k. It's okay. 5 times damage now. What is it going to be? We have a bit of Ecuador, and it is northeasterly hills here. Okay, so like northeasterly, and then kind of just east is where all the mountains are. So it should just be this kind of region over here, I imagine. I'll go here. Quite a bit further south there. It's going to be significant damage. Maybe there was a bit of a coastal vibe there. We're down to 600 HP now. That is unfortunate. 5.5 times damage. And where are we? We are in Panama here, and I'm going to go in for Panama City. It kind of feels like, you know, big industrial warehouse. Definitely feels like it's downtown to me. Hopefully we're right about that. Not at all. I think it's, I guess it's good enough to survive, but it almost isn't. Oh my gosh, it's not. That's crazy. I thought on such a small country that would be fine, but yeah, that is not.
I'm sorry, that's such a crap way to win.
Oh well, you know, it's not like it was like it was a close game, so that's fine.
Yeah, that Germany run where I went France, I didn't really see anything concrete except there was a truck that had French on it. So
except for the road, which was concrete. France. No pun intended.
Aha! Damn.
Yeah, no, there were German bollards, and I guess
I saw a bollard at with 1 second left. But I didn't
right. Yeah.
Adjust. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready to go in again. I think.
Okay.
I think in Send it will work for me eventually. We just have to see how long.
I think it will, or you know, if it goes 1 or 2 more games and still doesn't work, we could switch maps too.
Exactly. All right. Good luck.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah, that last game was a bit of a disaster. I think I would have almost made better games NMPZ, so why don't I just actually sit still for the first part of the round and actually kind of get my vibe down, and then see if there's any info that can change my mind. Okay, so we got Ukraine here. Hills kind of look pretty normal. I'm just going to go around here, I think. This is my vibe. Easterly big hills, actually. I don't know, maybe we do... Maybe we actually go on the border here. Houses could work for that. I'm going to go that instead. Okay, I think I actually guessed over here. It's just GeoGuessr. Being kind of... Oh yeah, we have Polish bollards. We are over here. Hopefully my guess registered there, because if it registered here, then that's dumb. Because I pressed space when I had my guess here. And it was there. Nice. Okay. So that's a good start. Clearly the just sitting still is going to be probably my way to go. Which is, you know, wasn't the intent of the video. But at the same time, you know, this is the start of my journey of learning with Jake and stuff, so, you know, that's good at least. We learn a little bit about me. Okay, these are interesting polls. I kind of thought of... Okay, we literally just got to guess here, don't we? Let's just go like this. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. He guessed right as I, you know, right as I did that, so it could have worked out better for us, but, well, 600 points when he knows the exact place is fine. Because obviously, as I said, he knows the Kabupaten, so yeah. Next one here, we appear to be in Malaysia, of course. It's an interesting dirty car there. I think this looked maybe most like northeast or northwest, and I think maybe Kelantan, Terengganu were my main vibe here, so I'm just going to put him in. Do we get anything else here? I think there should be some useful signage probably nearby. Oh, there is. Yeah. What does it say? Yeah. I think with the D, he's going to be able to get the state, right? Oh, and he doesn't. Okay, so he must have gone the other direction then. But that is a nice vibe guess. Again, this could be the one. This could be the one. If they were high multis rounds, then obviously would have been huge stuff. But next one here, double damage. We're in Mexico. We got a reddish road. Ooh, that's interesting. Not going to pay too much attention to that. Let's just look over this direction here. The reddish road, but it's also kind of like... The vibes are a bit all over the place. So I'm thinking... Oh, that's an interesting pull. There we go. Okay. So that should be like a Durango, Sinaloa pole. The mountains are not south of us. They're kind of west, which is west and northwest. I don't know about that. I don't know on a road like this, but we're on a fairly major highway. I'm just going to go in, because I know the pole should be Sinaloa or the one I clicked, Sonora. So hopefully we're just fairly close, and hopefully he didn't get the vibe yet, or signage. It's just essential that we go quickly. And yeah, again... So, I mean, this guy, it's a bit depressing that this is the only way I can, like, be winning, but at the same time, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And here we go, 2.5 times damage. Okay, so hella cacti here. Just go, like, around here. I think the cacti are normally the huge ones, and the kind of spammed cacti are normally in Baja Sur or Baja, you know, the south or north of Baja Sur, but not as much in normal Baja. But yeah, it was normal Baja this time. Still pretty close though, and it's 183. We're almost flawlessing here, and it's triple damage. Let's just hold our cool and make a nice NM guess. This is of course Sri Lanka with the huge blur, I guess. Is it actually Locan? I'm trying to work that out. I think so. 2022, I hope. 21. Did Sri Lanka come out in 21? I guess so. It feels weird, but I'm pretty sure this just has to be Sri Lanka, right? Mountains there to our northwest. Okay. I'm pretty certain of it, right? What else is it going to be at the end of the day? Maybe we're looking at those ones? No, these mountains are not quite straight enough, I think. So just go down here, I guess. I don't know where the northwest mountains are. Maybe here. That could make some sense. I really hope I'm not wrong. I'll be a bit tilted if I'm wrong, but I think it's right. So, you know, we'll see. And maybe he just moved off quickly and didn't even observe the car. It's also possible. But no. What was the straight mountains? Oh, I didn't think they looked that straight. IRL, but yeah, it could have been another 500 points there if we had have committed. Okay, next one here, 3.5 times damage, and we are in Russia. That's not what I wanted to see necessarily, but we can make the most of that. We got some Gopniks going shirtless. I like it. Where are we exactly here? Okay, and then we make it out some Gen 3. This could be even more useful. Okay, it's just normal Gen 3. It's the thing is, okay, it's interesting here. It's really interesting. So, okay. And let's head back to... Oh, we have an antenna as well. A-type antenna, okay. Oh, do you have summerish? This might actually just be Moscow, you know. Hold up, back to the start. It's kind of hilly for Moscow. That's kind of my main vibe here. So we had A-type antenna, and we have this summary stuff. So where would that A-type antenna? I'm gonna go for Moscow here. I can't really think of anything that works actually better than that. With the combination of different cars we had so far. Sheesh, it's Kazan. I forgot A-type is in Kazan though. And that's going to be GG damage. Unfortunate. That's a rough one to get when we were up so much.
Okay, that one I feel pretty bad about because you outplayed me like basically every round there.
Oh, GG. What did you use to get Kazan though?
I found a main road, and I found a building that said Invest Tatarstan at the top.
So. Ah, gotcha. We had an A-type antenna. Is A-type antenna in Kazan?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, or is it? Wrong. Oh wait, no, it might be. I think it might be Kazan. I forget which exact cities, but I think there's a few random cities where A-type shows up, and I think Kazan might have been one of them.
That threw me completely. I was out in the Urals, and then I
Yeah, I was in Gen 4, I feel like basically double time, so I didn't see an antenna, but I just
Right.
found a
I
main
switched
road,
into
so I
two
got lucky.
different types of Gen 3. I was like, what? Why is there so much different types of coverage? I guess I'll just go Moscow because it's random stuff.
That's
That's unfortunate.
honestly a good idea most of the time, yeah.
Yep. I thought I was
Unlucky,
kind of
man.
cooking. It was a bit elevated, so we
But
not.
yeah, and the multipliers just happen to, like, again, if it does max rounds or that one max round is higher multis, it's like over for me immediately. But
Yep. I got a bit
yeah.
of confidence back though, so let's
Nice.
run it
Okay,
again.
that's good. All right. I mean, I'm getting outplayed so far. What is this? This might be Russia. What the hell is this? This is not good. 30 seconds. Oh. Okay, so it is a city. I figured it was going to be downtown somehow, of some big city. Tatarstan. Oh, that's rough for him. Do you go Kazan? Do you go like Naberezhny Chelny? I'm just gonna send Kazan.
Good luck to Jake. Okay. First one here. We are in India. We got Northern Language. Don't exactly know. I think it's actually worth moving for a tuk-tuk here because he's going to know the general region as well. So let's actually see if we can find an auto rickshaw and base our guess on that. Okay, we're out on the main road. This should be good. We have some green ones and some red ones. Yeah, the red ones, when I say the red ones, I think they're really common around like Patna and Bihar and stuff like that. So that's my idea here. Maybe it's a bit too much of a commit out east, but we'll see. We'll see. And I doubt there's going to be too many instances of it in English here, but it was just Delhi. Unfortunate. Pretty big damage on round one. Nothing we can't come back from. As we said, Maltese are so much a part of the World Cup experience. But yeah, next one here is this just South Russia, I think. I mean, yeah, 2021 should be. Just gonna go here, I think. Yeah, I can't really be bothered. We managed to plonk nicely there. I was definitely considering where Jake went, but that's 600 points, so we bring it back a little bit there. That is a pleasing result, but really it was a bit of luck. 1.5 times damage here. We're in Palestine. We do have the Suzuki Swift. This feels just like maybe this is actually a little south of Jerusalem instead of a little north. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little south of Jerusalem here. A little bit cheeky guess here. Okay, well there was pretty big signs nearby us, so not a surprise that Jake manages it there, but 200 points is something I can not feel too bad about. Double damage now. It's those kind of rounds we can't afford later on, but it's fine for now. This kind of sticker, kind of common in the south half of the Japanese nation. Is that Kyushu? Okay, let's look for the pole actual like logo here. He goes so quickly. I think it is Kyushu though. Why is he going so quickly? Surely there's no info. Well, I have to get him, I guess, and otherwise it's just not going to register, is it? Kyushu, I feel like, is good here. We'll see. And it was Kyushu. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. Remembered the pole plate kind of layouts well enough there, so that's a pretty good result. Also, the Generation 3 winter coverage, pretty common as well. So, nice work by Jake, but we come out ahead there slightly. This is obviously Spain. I don't know, like Spain signs are really useful, so we just got to go in for the guess here. Not really sure if, okay, there was a sign right here. I mean, it's not going to help us too much anyway, because I don't really know how to read them that well. Okay, well that's great. I mean, I'm really surprised he didn't 5k there, because that was like very much in our faces at the beginning of the round, but maybe Jake is being nice, I don't know. I mean, it has been a fairly long video so far, to be fair. Triple damage now. We're in Italy. Vibes-wise, what are we looking at here? Maybe okay, let's actually get a kind of a feel. The thing is, I just don't know place names well enough. Torello. I don't know. Let's go back to start. Vibes, a bit more south, I think. Really hard to say, actually. It kind of just looks like Rome. I'm just gonna go here, man. Just hedge it a bit. I do not know. Yeah, that was a lapse of judgment. I shouldn't have given him so much time. Should have just played my game a bit more. 2k damage. Unfortunate. We need different rounds than that, though. That is not the type of round. There's signage everywhere, and I can't read it properly. And here we are in Spain, and it's got the angle here. It's slightly... I think I would go Madrid here, but gosh, he's going to get the language immediately. Is this ever Barcelona? No. So then we'll go Madrid then. Hope for the best. We have lots of brick architecture. It could be further, or is it brick? Yeah, we have a bit of brick architecture. It could be further north for that reason. West, is that West Mountains or just West Haze? I think it's a haze. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. Yeah. Good game, Jake. Good game.
Good game. I was just getting all the info in that one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
Official World is definitely an info-heavy map, that's for sure.
Quite. Yeah, no doubt about that.
I want to give Official World one more try. And then if
Okay.
it's a fail, then we move to a more advantageous map for me.
I am down.
All right, let's do it. Good luck.
Good
Jake.
luck, man.
Okay, let's get it, guys. What do we got? We got a bit of Senegal action here. A bit of a boring one. Ends up being all the way east, so that's at least something for us. We pick up a couple hundred points. Nothing too significant, but yeah, click in middle. Sometimes it works. Next one here. Let's see if we can get another rural round. It is. It's pretty far south in Norway, to my mind. We have like big, kind of healthy-looking trees. Don't think it should be too far north. Although, like, if I look here, some of this is a bit scraggly, so it could be as much as Mo i Rana latitude, but should be further south than that. And at least it was actually south there, so you know the rural rounds like it's crazy. I'm significantly better when there's no building inside than when there's a building sometimes, and when there's like a city around us. The next one here is Russia, though. Russia can be some struggles. I just want to get a better vibe of the landscape when I look out here. So we actually have the ocean there to our north, or a lake. That's significantly interesting to me, and hills to our southeast. I didn't think it was Baikal, to be honest with you. So where is it then, if it's not Baikal? So southeast mountains and lake. Maybe it is. I guess so. Like, are we here or something? So what angle do we have here? I mean, yeah, could make some sense. Sure, let's try it. It really could be the southeast hills, the water right there. I mean, we may have 5K. That would be pretty wild. But I don't know. Like, I don't know where else it would be. So I mean, I thought of down here, but the angles don't make sense. And okay, what's that? Nice. That's a good result for us at least. Nice guess by Jake, of course. Yeah, well, that's a good result for us, considering what it could have been on Russia. And so, what, we did have a lead, didn't we? Oh no, yeah, we did, so that's good. Maintaining it. Next one here. Big mountain southeast. Smaller mountains here. I don't know, we may as well just, like, find out if it's French or, German, or something else, Italian. Probably not Italian on this one, to be honest. Let's find out here, though. I'm also just really bad at picking the right time to stop moving. This is German, and for that reason I'm gonna make my guess here. And, well, the bigger mountains were to our south, so maybe Lucerne area could work decently here. Not too sure about that. Ends up being one of the next towns over, Küsnacht, and we are, you know, very close indeed, so that's not a bad guess at all, especially Switzerland, not really my strong suit, so happy with that. Next one here, let's move out to the highway. It's going to be Poland. We do have pretty significant hills to our east here. It's also looked quite south to me in Poland. And do we get anything else here? So yeah, kind of eastish. I mean, we have hills all sides of us, and the vibes are southern. So we're probably just going to go for that. If anything, it looked more like Czechia than like Ukraine, for example, if I'm trying to vibe guess off the architecture a little bit. I don't know. I'm just going to go for the guess here. He probably can find signage on a big sign, on a big round like this, big road. So better to just go for it. Okay, yeah. Did look like Czechia because it was right downtown Czechia, and Jake's guess is good, but ours is also. So, I mean, this has been a very, like, advantageous start for us, I would say. Now the question is, how many rural/urban rounds do we get? This is clearly Colombia, and vibes-wise, I don't know. I do not know. I think I'm just going to click middle here. Get back up to the top here. Yeah, not too much going on here. I'm going to hedge it slightly further south, but yeah, it should just be somewhere in kind of the main area of Colombia. And it is a little bit further south there. Yeah, Colombia's fairly info-dense, so I'm happy that Jake didn't manage to find anything there. 3.5 times damage. Can we do some more damage is the question. Okay, it's fairly urban, or fairly info-dense here. That's not good for us. Czechia. What do we have here? I do still think it's Czechia, and we're on a huge highway here, so surely it would just be a Czech. There we go. Czech advertising. I think this is near Prague. Personally, I think we're on the outskirts of Prague here just because of how big of a city this feels like. I guess it would be Brno or Ostrava, if not, but I think even the vibes feel fairly good for Prague. Oh yeah, it says Prague there. Very nice, very nice. Okay. And what direction would Prague actually be though? I don't know, maybe more so. I mean, the direction of the traffic is, yeah, not helping, that's fine. Okay, so I mean, we're running up the Maltese. That can either be really good or really bad. I think it's more good than bad, but if he finds a sign, if it all depends on what kind of rounds we get here. It so does when we're this much of different players. Because yeah, if he gets the right round, then it's just over, and if I get the right round, then it's just over. But nevertheless, this is just a fairly easy Israel. You know, we had the black card, long antenna, and Hebrew, and honestly, all you need is Hebrew. That's one of the countries where Carmeta is pretty much useless if you have any information around you. And we both make the same guess there, 4.5 times damage. Okay, now we're headed to something more interesting, and I think this is gonna be actually Argentina. Yeah, and it should be quite far north here. And I'm looking for mountains, and I don't see any, so I'm thinking it's just like SDE or Chaco here. So I'm just gonna hedge for the 2, and maybe he misses the vibe and we get it, or maybe it's much further east or a bit further west and we don't. I think Chaco is actually probably the call here, but we're pretty close, so when he gets it, that's a good guess. Yeah, I was just trying to like go as fast as I possibly could, but it ends up being 1,000 points of damage to the effect that we are on the exact same amount of HP, just about. And we're on 5 times damage now. Surely it's something decent. It's Poland. Osno. He goes, oh, there's Wrocław. Okay, good. I knew there must be some piece of good info. Okay, Wrocław. There we go. I knew there must be some piece of big information nearby. Yeah, I'm glad I actually looked around instead of just insta-sending, because I probably would have just clicked Woods. So, yeah, good result, I suppose. Again, like, not too bad play here, but certainly improving somehow, but mostly because I'm playing no moving, I think. This is interesting. It should be Norway. I think we should actually go and find out where the water is here. Okay, we're in a big town. Interesting. And we do have only slight hills here. I really want to find like what direction the water is, but we're just kind of in suburbia here. Okay, we do have a bay here. Yeah, I think it looks like Oslo actually. I was kind of considering like Bergen or maybe like one of these kind of clusters here. I mean, it is a bit weird that it was Gen 2 just then, but yeah, ends up being yeah nearby. That's good. I'm glad I took a bit more time to consider, because I may have considered going out west. Anyway, 6 times damage now. It all comes down. Is it urban or rural? Please be. This is decent. This is decent. Okay. Corn. Let's just check this quickly. I mean, oh, that actually looks like it might have fair amount of info on it. Winnemac. I do not know where that is. Ooh, is it? Does it say? Okay. What would this be? Could it be Delaware? That would be crazy. No front. Crappy road. Oh no, is it Midwest or Delaware? This is more Midwest, right? Gonna go like here. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, I think there was info nearby. That's gonna be GG. Unlucky. Good game, Jake.
Good game. Unlucky. US on 6x damage is just unfortunate. And there was some Indiana signs pretty close to the start, sadly.
Right, I assumed so. Okay, it's time to change the map then. I think we should go to arbitrary or improved, out of whichever you prefer of the 2.
Yeah, I don't particularly care. Try arbitrary.
Good luck.
Shall we?
Yep.
All right. Good luck.
Okay, guys, come on. Let's lock in and use our noggins and all of the above and win. Come on. First one is going to be somewhere in Nigeria, and I think around here it was. I remember that this area has like that really dark soil. Yeah, that was a nice guess. But it's not too many points. I think we have maybe been a little unlucky with making a lot of our nice guesses pre-Maltese, but you can't really complain about that kind of thing. It's just going to happen. I think this is Dakar or San Luis, and I think probably Dakar, so I'm just going to go for it. It ends up being Dakar. Yeah, no need to look around on this one. As expected. This looks like Western Victoria or South Australia. Glenorchy. Do I recognize that? No. It's dead. It's flat as a pancake. Should probably be more the South Australian side then, I think. But yeah, not too sure about that. Let's just go narrow court here. Okay, and here's the Vic side. Double damage. That's fine. Okay, we appear to be in Romania. We've got like a cool kind of lake thing going on here. I don't know. Maybe this part here? I'm not sure. Okay, it was actually the Danube there. Was not expecting that. It's 1,000 points of damage, unfortunately. It was a bit too confident. I don't know, man. It's frustrating. Next one. Let's see what we get, though. Okay, we got Brazil. This is more like it. Let's not let them get to any area codes here. I will go in Amapá. I will go in Amapá here, Macapá. And we have the white Google car, the white and blue one, and then these kind of palms, which are really common in the northwest of the country. I feel good about this guess. 3 times damage. He's going to guess the Amazon, so he probably won't get knocked out here, but... Well, that's it from right. Anyway, we'll see. And okay, he got it as well. Very impressive. I wonder if he got an area code. I would expect he did. But maybe he just knew the coverage as well. That's fine regardless. Next one here. We need more rounds like that. I think on this map we'll get more like that as well. This is Indonesia, which is obviously, as we've kind of discussed, quite bad for us. So we just got to kind of guess really quickly here. I thought South Sulawesi. Main reason being this kind of roof shape here, which kind of looks like the start of a star. It's really common there. So yeah, I mean, he found the Kabupaten, but yeah, as I said, Indo, as long as we can survive, it's always a good result. Okay, quadruple damage. Now, I don't think I've made a single move. But my gameplay just reduces in quality when I start moving, so you know, I haven't made a single move in the last few rounds. This looks like Thailand. It is. I have a ballsy guess here. I kind of feel like this feels all the way on the Mekong. It's kind of lush like on the Mekong. I'm gonna do that. You know, I mean, it's probably a bit too much of a commit because I doubt he can read any Thai stuff. So, but you know, that's my vibe. So may as well, you know, give it a go. We've lost so many in a row. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Okay, it was too much of a commit indeed. It was so very green for over there, but yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes Thailand's pretty random. 4.5 times damage. We are in the south of the US, I would say here. It's like very sandy, so maybe just like South Carolina or something like that. Don't really know. Let's go South Carolina. That's a G. Would that be Georgia? Would that be a Georgia state team, maybe? Okay, it is, yeah. But that's at least a good result. 4.5 times damage. We're doing 4.6k there. That's very solid. Yeah, just vibes. It was very sandy, so that's something you often see in the Carolinas and Georgia. 5 times damage now, and all we need to do is get a decent guess on India, which is easier said than done, but it's not the worst country to get here by any means. I think this feels more northern. We also have Hindi, so yeah, should be. And yeah, we have like these houses with the red flags on top, so should be Uttar Pradesh, and I don't know if it's more eastern or more western Uttar Pradesh, so I'm gonna go in the middle. And hopefully he hedges one way or the other, and we come out with a nice, you know, a nice surplus or a win. I don't know though, like, Uttar Pradesh is a very big place. Oh, and we are closer there. That is at least something, and I think it is GG as well. It most certainly is. So there we go. Oops, whoops, we hit the cool emoji. We finally win. That is nice. Took us 9 games. GG.
Nice, man. GG's.
Well, we had to make a lot of concessions, a whole lot of concessions.
I'm just an AOW merchant.
I mean, if you talk about a map that's well suited to someone's skill set, then AOW and Jake Lyons are a good combination.
It's true. The only AOW competitive season was the one that I won. So, yeah.
Right. There you go. True. Yeah. It's definitely an info heavy map, but you know, this, I think, you know, the way I struggled here, a lot of the games were not even close to close. It's a good introduction to the series that we'll be having over on Jake's channel and GeoGuessr Explained. And Jake, I think it's time to ask you, after this series, what is your kind of coaching homework before we film our first episode over on GeoGuessr Explained?
Yeah, so I mean, there are all kinds of things I could give you. You know, any of the. I mean, I spend a lot of my time learning like names of cities and subdivisions and that kind of thing, because it helps so much to be able to move around. You find one and then you know exactly where you are. I think the best starting point for that is to learn the provinces of the Philippines, which are probably the most high yield, like the ratio of like how useful they are to how hard they are to learn is probably the highest out of pretty much any of that kind of thing that you can learn. So yeah, there's about 80 of them, but a lot of them are named directionally or named after islands. So I think for next time, yeah, try and learn the provinces of the Philippines. You can start on Satera, for example. You can click Show All, and you can like see all of them in one place. And then once you get better at it, you can do Pin on Satera, then Type, and then you can do like Plonket quizzes or anything. Yeah, gotcha. It'll be a little bit of effort, but it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think.
Okay. Well, that is going to be my first assignment. I think it's going to be a bit of fun, and I'll happily have a bit more moving skills on Philippines, which probably knowing me, I won't use all that often. But at the World Cup, that is where I want to be able to use them and use them well. So
There you go.
So keep your eyes and ears out for that. Also check out our collab, which we filmed, of course, over on Jake's channel, where we did the same version of this, but NMPZ. Honestly, if you made it to the end of this video, you're probably gonna go watch that anyway, right? You gotta head over. Okay. Sure. Jake, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being patient and making it through to the end of the video with me. And
yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks so much for having me, and thank you for being patient as well.
No, it was good fun.
I'm glad we did it.
I mean, you watch it back, you'll see I was a little frustrated at moments, but once I was allowed to insta-send, then things improved a little bit.
There you go. And at the World Cup, you will be allowed to insta-send. So.
That is true. They're not gonna force me to hang around. So, guys, I would say thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. Hopefully you don't feel too annoyed with my with having to watch me play like that. The great thing is it's only up from here. So guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, goodbye.
Thanks. Later.